Hello, everyone. So this is what's happening to him, Agent Krasnov. For Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025, where the Epstein survivors are going to be speaking with the media, and all week long, maybe I'll do a separate video on that, but all week long it's going to be all about, Epstein information coming out. And I'm very grateful to Helen Leach for letting me know that, wait, hold on, I have notes. Thank you, Helen, for this. She's saying Epstein's brother and his solicitor have stated that they will release all Epstein material per the Oversight Committee subpoena on September 8th. The day right after the eclipse. Yeah. And actually, in her time, it would be on the 8th. So I am really looking forward to that. I think this is probably, well, I have to let go because I don't, I have to let go of my thinking and filter and all of that. But it may be a really challenging week for him. But let's see. Oh, and I have some challenging news about remember the Rockland County lawsuit? So it's a lawsuit against, it's a smart elections lawsuit against Rockland County voting board or something. I can't remember the name of the entity, but it was supposed to go to the New York Supreme Court. That was supposed to happen on the 29th. At first it was September 22nd, then it was September 9th, and now they're saying it's November 11th. So it went from, I'm sorry, not September 9th, August 29th to November 11th. I posted the video in my post section if you want to watch it. And I posted a link to the court filing. So that's just really, that's awful. They just keep pushing it. But Felon 45, Agent Krasnov, what will be your day, September 3rd, 2025? Okay. Judgment, just straight up, flat out judgment. I don't think he's going to be honoring his inner calling or have any type of absolution. I think that this could be big changes in his health, could even possibly be time in the hospital. But flat out, I feel like it's just, we could just go with just the word on the card, judgment. In the past, the zombies are coming up. The angel is bringing out the truth. Okay, his big challenge with the Tower card coming through in the reverse position. We had that in his health reading today, but anyway. When it's reversed, this can be a card that's like, well, it's implosion, of course. His big challenge may be to keep from exploding while he's super angry, having arguments with everyone, people attacking him. This is a card of like fiddling while Rome burns, It can be a card of a prison riot. He's got that going on in his head all the time, right? It can be a card of just a big old upset and rebellion. There's that very real possibility. Okay. Four of Swords. He never meditates, but what's happening to him is he needs to rest. He's going to need to lay down and recuperate after this battle. Like, these two cards are going on all day, and then this is going to paint the picture of the rest of the day. So yeah, he needs a rest from his government position and from all of his government officials. He can't really take it. He has to lay down and figure out who's in charge, and he thinks he is, but he's not. His belief system is going to need to go through some rethinking, I suppose, to say it, to be the kindest. Yeah. The Hierophant is our card that has to do with like how our social systems like work together and conform, and it is the government card. The government is having trouble with the Four of Swords here, and he's needing rest, and he's overwhelmed from these battles that he's been going through internally with his own health and everything outside of him. So we'll see. And it came out on the news that Governor Gavin Newsom, the Gavinator, yeah, that's who he is. Is that a word? Has anyone called him that before? 'Cause sometimes I do those stupid, Freudian slips based on something that's out there that I haven't even heard. But anyway, Gavin Newsom won the lawsuit where Trump had, placed the the National Guard into into LA, and so the judge has called it illegal. He can't do that anymore. Doesn't mean he's not going to try it, but I think this could have something to do with that, because this would be losing literally the judgment from the judge that had him become very angry and self-implode, because he's not able to really he's not in charge of the government the way he thinks he is. And then with the Six of Swords, this has to do, I think, with ICE and deportations and all of that. There's going to be more that comes out about that. Yeah, and he's not really going to be able to be doing what he wants with that. Something's going to come in really fast about that, and I think he's going to have trouble with it. And the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should use the Lennies after and see what comes through there. Even though I want to use the the Visions of Life, but this is my card for an assassination attempt. This is if it's not a sniper, it's at least a dark horse, black SUV, dark mercenary, or at the very least someone who just makes mistakes, and they're bored and they're lazy and they're stubborn and they're feeling overpaid. To me, if I were to add these two cards together, it does feel like National Guard. They don't want to be there doing things for him that they shouldn't be, like picking up trash, right? So, okay. I don't know if he's going to be... What's happening to him, I think he's needing to prioritize time. He's exhausted. Maybe this is just him that is bored and tired. And I mean, it makes sense to me, right? Major problems. Lazy, stubborn, right? It's also my card for an acute illness. Let's keep going. Oh, we have a whistleblower. We have him wanting to golf, but he can't physically. Maybe he'll try to do some in his stupid little putt-putt green inside the White House. But, I feel like this is more about gossiping. What's happening to him, a lot of people are... And it could even be Secret Service. Well, if I add these two together, definitely Secret Service protection. They're tired of protecting him. I don't know. Maybe even Walt Knott is tired of shining his shoes. Let's see what else. Yeah. he's holding down his emotional reactions. He's trying to hold down his rage, but he is enraged. And then his rage makes him even more exhausted. So that's happening. And he's unable to keep himself balanced and prioritize time management, time-sensitive things. They're having to tell him what to do all the time. And they're tired of it. They're tired, he's tired. We're all so exhausted by this guy for this last 10 years of friggin' torture since he came down that damn escalator in 2015. And even before that, all we ever did was make fun of his hair in his stupid, apprentice show. Like, he thinks he's a star. It's like, oh my God. Oh. So, let's see. With the Page of Swords reverse, this is whistleblowers. This is liars. Again, all talk and no action. Definitely no action, no talk in there. Hypocrites. People are going to be talking about him being the hypocrite. Maybe he falls down. This can be a card of falling down. Okay, let's see what's at the bottom. Okay, now here we are with our Epstein issues and the Fool. Okay, well, so what's going to be happening to him are some new discovery, some new beginnings into his role or his relationship with children, with younger children. This is when the Page of Cups comes through reverse. This is my card for sexual abuse and bad news about that. New bad news about that. So I could say that the Epstein survivors speaking with the media at the Capitol or wherever they're having it. I don't know where it's going to be. I'm doing this reading early, well, not terribly early, but earlier than I'm getting any news about what's going on at the Capitol today on the 2nd. So, yeah. Okay, well, we shall see. Take care, you guys. Bye.